Ho, 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 LS11 universe. It's Zander and Ray.
Merry Christmas, LS11 universe.
Welcome to the Christmas special. We're in the same room. We're filming at Ray's location for
Ray's
once.
duplex apartment thing.
I had more time to spare to come hang out than I did to bring him all the way back to my house.
Yep. So
we got our nog.
We got the nog on.
Some quality Bourdain pasteurized grade A eggnog.
I thought Bourdain is Borden.
Shut up. And let's just go ahead and start off with
Bourdain, the pasteurized nog of egg is what we are having today, good sir.
So, Ray, I gotta tell you. At the time we're recording this, War Games is tonight, and I'm going head-to-head with the Quizmaster. So either we're in one of two timelines. You and I are 8 days away from facing off at WWE Day 1, or you're about to defend against the Quizmaster again.
Fuck my life.
Well, either way, you are the predictions champion right now.
I have the bell over here.
And before we started recording, Ray held up a very white sweater. It's actually a blue sweater, but it was a very white person sweater. And asked if you should wear it. But I think after, what's it been? Almost 10 years? It's finally time.
Okay.
Merry Christmas, Ray. It's about damn time. Open it.
Okay. Oh, God. Oh, you got me the... Oh, there we go.
If you're going to be a champ, you're going to need merch.
The vote of the fans. I'm a Hollywood guy. The vote of the fans.
Wait, it does not say vote.
The voice. I'm sorry. The voice of the fans of the guy who likes tournaments a little too much.
I'm very proud of myself. I'm very proud. Show them the back. Go ahead.
I'm going to have to run this through the wash, though, man.
Yeah, I can smell the chemicals on it.
Oh, my God. It smells...
That's grade A Amazon right there.
It smells bad.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. It's okay. You're not the only person that's getting a custom shirt from me for Christmas.
So...
Ray Wood finally has his own merch.
I've had my own merch for a while.
Ray Wood finally owns his own merch.
Yeah.
Other than a water bottle with the Breathing Nerddom logo on it.
Yep. Which is probably somewhere out here, actually.
There you go. Oh, he's putting it on. He's putting it on, folks.
I mean, if you're going to wear a shirt with your name on it.
I don't have any other shirts clean right now. I haven't done laundry in a while. Look at him. Hey.
I'm never wearing this in public.
Hey, look at us.
Who'd have thought?
Not me. Oh, man. So, yeah, this is the Christmas special. We're probably just going to talk for about an hour, drink some eggnog, read some questions we've got. I've got a fun idea for a game we could play. We'll get there when we get there if we have time. But, yeah, so I guess let's dive into questions. I know we've got some on Twitter. Or no, we don't have any on Twitter. I put it out on Twitter, Discord, and YouTube. We've got some on YouTube. We got one in Discord. Let's go ahead and knock out the YouTube ones, because I remember seeing these. Okay, so Zane asks, how long are you doing WWE 2K19 Universe Mode? Until 2K22 comes out.
And then with AEW, until modders catch up.
Until either mods or created wrestlers catch up.
Yeah.
He also asks, what is your favorite WWE pay-per-view? I assume he means real life. Do you have an answer?
I've answered this question like 10 times.
Everyone's going to ask it at some point. I don't know if I've ever answered it.
WrestleMania 24.
I think mine has to be WrestleMania 31. I think.
Yeah.
And the final question on YouTube, Anthony Deshaun Cribbs Jr. asks, how long has Bobby Roode held the WWE Championship? So at the time you'll be seeing this, Money in the Bank's already passed. So he retained it there against Big E, Ciampa, and Lashley. And we know he's heading...
Guys, I got to take this off because it smells terrible.
It does smell. I can smell it from right here.
Yeah. And
technical difficulties. Please
no
stand.
Disrespect to the gift. It was...
I was just making sure that I would cover it up if I was changing shirts too, just because I don't like having my shirt off on camera. Ever. Yeah, you know, the Captain Jack Sparrow video called.
Might as well put over there. I'll get there.
Okay, so anyway, so we have a database for that. You can go look on the description of every video, including this one. where it'll tell you when people won their championships, and when they lose it gives you an actual number of days. We know he's I'm pretty sure it gets announced. If it's not announced already, then whoops. At Extreme Rules, he is defending against Ray. I don't actually remember. I recorded this a week ago. I recorded this while Alex was at Thanksgiving with her parents, and I don't remember. Hang on, I've got to look at the document to see who he's defending against. And the worst part is, I'm pretty sure everyone except me knows because I recorded this already, like I said. He is defending at Extreme Rules against Drew McIntyre. That's right.
Yeah.
So 1 year in universe is like 330 days or something.
Wasn't it 338?
338 sounds right.
Yeah.
So he's had it by Extreme Rules. He'll have had it for 1 month less than a year.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact number of days. If you want to look up how many days between March 17th, 2021 and December 25th, 2021, be my guest. I don't really want to. I do this a lot anyway.
Yeah.
I put it in Discord the other day how many exact days it had been at that point. Final question that we've got for now comes from Jobber on on Discord, who says, "Ho ho ho, Zander and Ray. First of all, thank you for another awesome year of content. You both work so hard. My question is, what has been some of your favorite moments and matches of 2021? For me, it's obviously CM Punk return confirmed and all of his matches, especially the Eddie Kingston match. Have a wonderful Merry Christmas." Well, thank you, Jobber. I was actually going to talk. I think that was actually going to be. That's a perfect way to segue into our next topic, because 2021's been a crazy year for wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, AEW kind of hit its stride this year.
Mm-hmm.
It really did. Like I said, I do want to say this though. Do you think, I don't want to be cynical because I love AEW.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that people are making too much of the ticket sales?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because to me, I'm just sitting here like, well, AEW is still new. It has that new toy feel, so everyone's
It has that new shirt smell.
No, it has that new. You know what I mean? Like people are going there.
No, I get it. Yeah,
and part of it's because it's still like a hot new brand. So my question is, could they still sell it like they're doing now, 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, when they're like a more established promotion?
I should probably make sure that our audio is working.
Yeah, it's going fine.
Okay, we're good.
I'm not trying to be cynical about that, but
I get it. No, I think you're making perfect sense over here.
Yeah. But yeah, they hit their stride this year. I will say this though. WrestleMania was a good pay-per-view.
It was.
Like despite all of Vince's efforts to prevent it from being a good pay-per-view.
Yeah.
In spite of all that, they managed to do it.
Yeah.
They managed to produce a good show. Long. WrestleMania does not need to be that long. No wrestling show needs to be that long.
Doesn't need to be 2 nights either.
A wrestling show, you are pushing at 3 hours.
Yeah.
4 hours, it's WrestleMania. I get it. Our WrestleMania was 3 hours and 38 minutes. I get it.
Yeah, that was a little longer than I was shooting for, but.
So, yeah, I do appreciate AEW's tendency to not run too long. They understand that the fans only want it for so long. And another thing that I'm kind of grateful for this year is MJF.
Oh,
just
MJF.
Just MJF in general.
Oh, Maxwell. Oh, you absolute delight.
Yeah. Punk's return, I think the Eddie Kingston thing was a turning point for his character.
Yeah, it's where his character finally felt like a character.
Yeah, for now, I ain't saying like this. Up until the Eddie Kingston feud, it felt like a retirement tour.
It really did, and
it felt like Aerosmith, like going around, like playing all their best hits.
Shit, was not expecting an Aerosmith joke today, but I'll take it.
But you know what I mean, like
no, I get it.
Old like 80s bands.
Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Like Rolling Stones do the same shit.
Yeah, I get that. I get where you're coming from. Okay, so for me, first of all, now that you have the predictions title, I can make this joke and it's in good fun. So you still enjoyed WrestleMania even after losing in the final match. I kind of felt bad, by the way.
No, well, okay, here's the thing.
I felt bad for winning.
I thought Roman should win.
Mm-hmm.
I believed Roman should win. I thought they were going to try to pop the live crowd with the title change.
I see where that's coming from. I went with heart over head on that one.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, I picked Roman out of desperation at Mania because I was like, oh my God, I think he might have me on some of these. Because we weren't doing the Bradley rule yet either.
Yeah.
Which, depending on how things...
Oh my God.
depending on how things keep going...
Let's not forget, like, you were like, one of those matches, like, all it would have taken, which I do still think Matt Riddle should have been Sheamus. If Matt Riddle had won that match...
With hindsight of Sheamus's title run, yeah.
Yeah. No, I always thought Matt Riddle should win.
Hindsight of Sheamus's title run, yeah. I think going into it, I definitely thought Sheamus, predictions aside, thought Sheamus should have won it for all the good work he'd done this year.
Yeah.
And then the ouchie my nose thing happened, and the, oh, you can have a title match if you beat me in a non-title match, fella, thing started, and Jesus Christ. It was a mess, that title reign. One pay-per-view defense.
Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not saying Sheamus is a bad wrestler. I'm not saying that at all.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Matt Riddle's like has better gas tank. It's more technical. Could bring.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And their match at WrestleMania was great.
Oh, I loved it. It was one of my favorite matches.
Yeah, they had a great match. And to me, it's the sleeper hit of the show.
Yeah, I agree.
Because no one's talking about that match anymore. And they had a great match.
Yeah, they had a fantastic match. But yeah, other than that, so actually some of my favorite moments. Getting to watch All Out live was fantastic. I still wish we'd have been able to go.
Yeah.
But getting to finally watch an AEW pay-per-view live was amazing.
Also not getting COVID. It's pretty fun.
It's fair.
Yeah.
I did get my booster shot the other day, and I felt like I had COVID because of it. I was dead. Ray confirmed. He texted me that night. I couldn't move.
Get vaccinated, though, folks.
Get vaccinated. The one-day struggle is worth it in the end. But anyway, the double debut of Danielson and Cole was phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still look back. One of my favorite, if I were to make a top 10 funniest stream moments of the year, Ray, that's our fucking world champion, would be up there. Because it was literally 2 weeks.
I knew they were debuting like an hour before, though.
Oh, we all knew the night of.
Like, no, I didn't know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
The second Punk and Darby didn't go on last, I knew.
Yeah, at least one, if not both, was coming.
Yeah, I was like, okay, if Punk and Darby aren't going on last, they can't just have Omega beat Christian Clean to close this show.
Right.
They have to have something big happen at the end.
And then Adam Cole and then Bryan Danielson.
Yeah.
Which was insane. Other real world favorite moments of the year.
I still think Punk and Allen maybe should have gone on last.
If it wasn't for the debut, I'd agree. But I think those double debuts were how you close the show.
Yeah. Also, okay, so I also want to say this. Punk went to tights, and then he went back to trunks. And now he's kind of wearing, like, board shorts.
It's a little weird, yeah.
I prefer the board shorts over everything, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know for universe purposes.
Yeah. I don't know, I just do.
He's in the tights at least through All Out, just so you know. Or not the tights, the trunks. CM trunks. Let's see.
Dragon Ball.
I'm trying to think of like some WWE moments I really enjoyed this year, but it's been really hard to enjoy WWE this year. Keith Lee, I'm sorry.
Okay, so me being inebriated doesn't mean anything.
No, I know that.
You mean inebriated on a bunch of shit.
But just for the purpose of
just upload this clip. This is the one outtake on Patreon and be like, for those of you who know Ray, here you go.
Yeah.
So now.
Okay, so actual.
So let's regroup.
Yeah. So yeah, with real world WWE, I really enjoyed Big E's cash in.
Yeah, that
And
was
Big E
fun.
winning Money in the Bank was really nice.
Xavier Woods winning King of the Ring was cool.
Yeah, so now all 3 New Day members have had like a big moment. I'm still waiting for Woods to get a world title though.
Yeah.
Do it, cowards. Bum ass Baron Corbin was fun for a couple weeks.
You want to know what? Reigns and Owens at the Rumble this past year.
That was good.
That was a fun match.
The handcuff spot aside, it was really good.
Yeah, it was a fun match.
Like Owens getting GTA 5 wasted by Reigns on a golf cart.
Oh yeah, that was
Gave a whole new meaning to Reigns doing a drive-by.
That was fun.
Edge winning the Rumble was fun.
Yeah, I will say this though. WWE in terms of their top tier has been more racially diverse than ever
Absolutely.
this year.
Yeah, it's been really nice to see.
Yeah.
Which I know we're 2 white guys talking about.
Yeah,
that,
but like it is a problem, and it is admittedly a problem right now.
It's a problem.
AEW, it's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Keith Lee's coming.
Not until February.
When he gets there, his sexiness will blow through all of you.
You know what? Nope. Because then Ray would click the "Would you look at that Kevin clip?" I'm not saying what's on my mind about Keith Lee. Anyways. So let's move on and talk about Universe a little bit.
Shatter my knees.
No. Ray. Down, boy.
Collapse on my chest.
Anyways.
Tie my fingers in a square knot.
Stop it. The people who don't know, which is most of them, are going to be so confused by this, and I'm going to get so many comments.
I'm just going to share with them the Adam Driver, John Oliver bit.
Well, at least now you've somewhat explained it, so it's a little better.
Look up John Oliver, Adam Driver.
So I'm thinking universe-wise this year. So our last pay-per-view of last year was Money in the Bank. So it's weird that it's happening twice.
Mm-hmm.
Seems Money in the Bank's just going to end the year for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
So we started the year with, would it have been No Mercy or Battleground? One of the two. I think it was No Mercy.
No Mercy, Battleground.
Yeah, with No Mercy, then Battleground, then SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Really, it should have been No Mercy, Money in the Bank, Battleground, SummerSlam. Quite honestly, I think No Mercy is one of the weakest pay-per-views we've done.
Yeah, but this year we did get our strongest pay-per-view ever. Battle Lunch.
Jesus, we'll get there in a minute. So I don't want to talk much about No Mercy. Battleground was all right. Battleground felt, as Jobber put it, a Russo show in the best way of all the swerves made sense, but there were a lot of swerves.
Yeah.
There was literally a run-in after every match of some kind, with the exception of Roode Balor, which ended on a roll-up to set up next month the SummerSlam match.
Yeah, we did a lot of that show made me so mad.
I'm sorry.
Because for those of you I'm an 80s wrestling fan.
Yeah.
And just seeing all those dusty finishes, I was like, motherfucker.
You helped book them.
We didn't have much of a choice.
I'm aware. But hey, then there was SummerSlam, where we got to culminate our biggest...
At least we didn't do the Dusty Rhodes in 86. Okay, so to give you guys an idea, at Starrcade 1986, Dusty Rhodes faced Ric Flair.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a ref go down spot in the match because of Ric Flair. And then Dusty Rhodes won the title when another ref came in. And then, they literally ended the show. Dusty Rhodes was holding up the title. And the show ended. And they announced the next show. Oh, Dusty Rhodes won the match, but because Ric Flair attacked the referee, it's via disqualification. So
that is now I see where Cody gets it.
So Ric Flair is still the champion, but Dusty won the match.
Now I see where Cody gets it. Now I see where Cody got it from.
But it did build, because of that, the Four Horsemen formed, and then Dusty formed his team, and then they had the cage match for the title, which is a great match. And Dusty won it there. But, literally the week before that happened, Dusty Rhodes cut. The week before that, the whole Dusty finish happened, Dusty Rhodes cut his best promo of all time.
Was that Hard Times?
Yeah, he cut Hard Times. And I'm like, okay, that's the perfect segue into him winning the belt. Why, Dusty? For the love of God, like, Dusty Rhodes is a great booking mind, but there's a lot of people who said he got Dusty Rhodes and Cody are very similar in the sense that Dusty is famous for saying, that in a year we're going to be making motion pictures and TV shows. Cody. That's how Cody is.
Yeah, that's exactly how Cody is.
Cody and Dusty, for some reason, and Vince is like this too, and this is something I kind of like. This bothers me in wrestling.
Okay.
When someone tries too hard to expand outside the world of wrestling.
Okay.
Like, wrestling's not good enough for them. And I'm not talking about someone leaving and going to Hollywood. That's different.
Okay.
I'm talking about, like, a wrestling company itself trying to expand further into TV.
Yeah.
Like WWE. Like, WWE, like, trying to expand to movies, trying to expand to TV shows. It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. The Big Show starring The Big Show.
You can't forget the Big Show.
Which I never watched.
We were going to do the Big Show.
We still should.
I don't think we should. Do
you want to know who almost cameoed in that show? I heard.
Who?
Tim Allen.
Oh, dear God. Anyways.
And his name rhymes with Ben Allen.
Let's get back on track. So we had
I want that on a shirt. His name rhymes with Big Allen.
so we got to SummerSlam this year as well. And I think SummerSlam 2 somehow wasn't as good as Bad Blood.
Yeah, I mean, we had a bunch of matches booked on that show. If I remember correctly, it was a while ago now. We're now gearing up to go into SummerSlam Season 3.
Yeah.
So
which will be in February.
Yeah. So remember, guys, this is a while ago now for me. You had the Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano, Part 2.
That was the main event. Yep.
Main event. Hopefully, if the company can keep their talent, we'll get to finish this story.
Hopefully.
Huh?
Hopefully.
Because it's not a secret. The story's not over yet.
Granted, Johnny Gargano could be leaving NXT tonight in real life. Because tonight is War Games. So help me, if we lose our world champion for the third time. This would be the third time. Third?
I would say maybe we put the belt on someone who's guaranteed not to get released, like Braun Strowman. But then...
Anyways, yeah, we had Gargano Ciampa 2. We had Rollins and Murphy. The final match.
The most personal, one of our more personal matches we've ever done.
And then I ran it back on Raw a few months later. Anyways.
Good job, Zander.
Hey. It had a dusty finish, though.
Because that makes
it. It helped into the Seth Rollins face turn.
Zander, putting whipped cream on a pile of shit doesn't help.
It makes it white shit. Anyway.
Yeah.
Which is what they call me. Anyways. That's also the show where the Undisputed Era began their takeover, because that's where they won the tag titles.
Yep. Now they're almost all gone.
Yeah. Shout-outs to Roddy Strong, Mr. Money in the Bank. So help me God.
Roddy re-upped, though.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Maybe we'll at least get to keep him through his cash-in. If we're so lucky.
I mean, if he wins his cash-in.
That's true. Well, even if he doesn't win his cash-in, I hope we get to at least see the cash-in. I mean, we'll have him cash in one way or another, obviously. Will he win? Who knows? Anyways, what else?
You and Mata both do that so much.
What the who knows?
Yeah, well, who knows? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
You and him do that so much, and it annoys the ever-living shit out of me.
Okay, so
because it was I literally started laughing out loud when they did their interview with me.
Okay. I haven't seen it all the way through. I've seen a lot of it.
Because he did that. He did that exact thing. Well, they went, I don't know, maybe. I mean, who knows? And he did that exact same thing, and I was like, I like started laughing. That interview was a weird one.
I was in it for like 20 seconds.
Yeah, they're like, oh, it's very pausing for dramatic effect. No, like you thought, I was answering a question, and I was like midway through the answer, and I paused, and that was because I could see the StreamYard room, and I saw your ass pop up.
Oh, I wish I'd recorded my end of it, honestly.
So it was
because you just go.
You're like,
if I remember, I'll add that clip in here.
Change in Love Season 1. So I figured I'm going to put it on the monster. I'll put it on this monster, and I'm going to have him make the belt so important that someone.
Hi.
Wow,
Welcome.
this guy.
So I actually wasn't meaning to be here.
No,
Why
I
are
want you here.
in on my interview, man?
So I'm about to sit down to record my How Zander Would Book Sami Zayn video, and I clicked enter on the wrong studio. So I'm gonna go now. But
Wait, Zander, we just want your opinion real quick.
Okay, what's up?
What's the most prestigious title, World Heavyweight or NXT?
World Heavyweight. I stand by it.
Okay, that's all we needed.
Okay, have fun, boys.
30s.
All right.
What a perfect time for him to jump in. All right.
And then like Mata and Greg here, like, what are you doing? Merry Christmas to Mata and Greg Tree.
Oh yeah.
What Mata and wherever Greg Tree's at.
College is what I've heard.
Oh.
But anyways, so SummerSlam also had Ripley Rousey, which I think honestly was my favorite match of the show.
Yeah.
Who would have thought Ronda Rousey had the match of the night?
Yeah, SummerSlam. I really enjoyed it. I think this year's SummerSlam is like much better.
Much better card. I haven't recorded it at the time of recording this, but I'm gonna have it recorded before the end of this month, probably.
Yeah, and I already really dig the card that we have set up for it.
Yeah, I mean,
like Big Four shows are kind of hard to book.
yeah,
in a way.
you feel like you gotta get everyone on there.
Yeah, you feel like you gotta get everyone on there. You're gonna see that with the last episodes of NXT.
I haven't even read what he wrote for those yet, but I will have them recorded by the time this comes out, probably.
I want to practice an exercise. You will not read them aloud because I don't want people to know.
I could read them on the laptop.
Go ahead. I just want to see your live reactions to it.
Okay, August week 1. Let's see. Okay, opening segment makes sense. First match. Okay, I can live with that. Makes sense. Okay. Okay. Like that. Week 1 looks good.
Week 2 is insane.
Okay. I actually saw the opening segment week 2 because you were typing it as I was looking at stuff in the document for something else.
Yep.
Okay. Opening segment. That'll be a little awkward, but we can work with it. Okay. Makes sense. It's not bad. It's not going to be the worst thing I've ever recorded for NXT.
Yeah, and also just kind of guys, I knew NXT was going downhill, and because I didn't want to give everyone the big matches all at once, obviously.
Yeah.
And so I was just having to repeat matches, bring in jobbers, That's pretty much why we canceled the show.
Yeah.
Why the show's ending.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like we could keep going with it anyway.
And I'm sad to see it go because there's a story that I was telling that was like 3 years long. That started on the main roster, that went to NXT, that had a personal feud, that had a title.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he could see my eyes wandering as I was trying to figure out who's he talking
And then
about.
you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah, 3 years. 3 years. 3 years.
I was waiting for. Did you know what I've sacrificed? Oh, also in real lifetime, Spider-Man: No Way Out Home would be out by now.
Spider-Man: No Way Out. I want to see that show. Spider-Man locked into the elimination chamber.
Yeah, no, Spider-Man: No Way Home is out now. Are Toby and Andrew in it? I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. Comes out in 11 days for us at the time of recording this.
Oh, just the Spider-Man trailer that dropped last night for the new Into the Spider-Verse?
Yeah, I did.
I'm excited. I love Into the Spider-Verse. Hopefully they can keep the feel, general vibe going. I love the appearance of 2099 Spider-Man in that trailer.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I don't remember, but I've heard rumors he's going to be in it, and I don't think he was in the trailer. Apparently, the 1994 cartoon Spider-Man might be in the movie.
Oh, he has to be.
I feel like apparently they even talked to the voice actor.
I would love him and Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because Spectacular Spider-Man is underrated and freaking awesome.
Yeah. That theme song too.
I mean, it's no Spider-Man.
It's not my ringtone.
Spider-Man.
That's my ringtone.
Radioactive Spider-Man.
The fucking Aerosmith guitar solo as well. This is why we haven't done the podcast we have been really shit about doing the podcast.
Oh yeah. I was thinking about like restarting it, like possibly trying to just do it with Mata. I don't know.
We'll figure it out. Well, it's not that I don't have time. It's
I
like
know.
I don't want to interrupt you because you're always at work.
I work a lot, guys.
I know, and I try to let you have your free time.
Yeah.
So
Like that's like you're like Ray's not appearing on the channel as much. I am always at work, guys.
Also, I really need to quit covering my chin
Why?
because then I look like I have just the mustache.
The mustache is a good look.
Is it? I look like I should be going, "Hey, champ. Now, no one's trying to replace your dad, but your mother and I are getting very close. I'd like for us to be friends too."
Hey, listen. I'm not trying to replace your dad. Because I already
Oh,
done
fuck,
it!
right. That's the vaccine arm. That's the vaccine arm. Oh, you just smacked me in the vaccine arm.
It's a light tap.
It's very sensitive right now. Anyways,
Because I've already done it. I want to replace you. And you're going to be thinking about it while I'm tongue punching your monster out.
all right, Connor, calm down. So, anyway, back on Universe for a minute. I don't want to break down every single pay-per-view. I'm just kind of thinking big moments. So, Clash of Champions, the big thing coming out of that was the Ciampa Orton feud.
Let's not forget about the most uncomfortable segment we've ever ran outside the one we don't talk about that was in NXT involving Candice LeRae and a chair. Anyway.
What was that? The Elimination Chamber segment?
Yeah.
We'll get there in a minute. I'm going chronologically here. Bad Blood. I feel like we got to talk about Bad Blood.
That video blew up. Doesn't it still say that more views than Mania?
No. It's oh wait, Mania 2? Yeah, I'm pretty
Mania,
sure.
Mania 2. I mean,
Let's check. On
really was how Mania 2 would blow up.
it's still getting there.
Yeah.
Mania 1 took a while. Mania 2 is at 1,204 views. Bad Blood is at 1,292.
Yeah, so that blow was huge.
Like, it had like 500 views in the first 2
The
days.
crazy thing is, you and I weren't like really sold on the show.
Yeah, we were like, it's going to be an alright show.
Oh, by the way, you have something like right here.
Right here. Probably red fluff from the Santa hat.
Yep, got it.
I haven't worn that hat since I worked at Toys R Us, and that was 3 years ago. 4 years ago. 4 years ago. Oh, God. Anyways.
I'm old, kind of, although I don't look it.
I mean, I have this eternally. No matter how much I shave it, I've got this shadow right here always. So I'm old. Anyways. But yeah, Bad Blood was probably still our best pay-per-view.
Yeah. Largely, it was a really fun
6
show.
title changes out of 8.
6, a lot of title changes.
Although not every title was on the line, I don't think.
Yeah.
The only one, actually, I think only one title wasn't on the. No, they were literally a month after the pay-per-view where the gimmick is every title is defended again.
Yeah.
I'm really bad about that.
I was gonna say, like, I like the triple threat match, but it's really hard to have a good triple threat match in 2K.
Yeah, the Ciampa Orton Gargano, I think it was the best story point to do it.
Yeah.
I think the right person took the fall in it with Orton. Because then Gargano Ciampa 3 obviously is going to happen at some point, hopefully. But yeah, the Undisputed Era walked out with all the gold. How well that aged. Like that eggnog, if we left it out for more than a day. I literally bought it yesterday, so it should stay fresh. Bought it on my grocery trip yesterday.
Fresh like Subway.
That's when Rhea won her title, and she's held it forever now. She's also approaching a year like Roode is.
Yep.
Bobby Roode pinned Roman Reigns on that show, and everyone seems to forget that, which probably is for the best. That's where the Messiahs won the tag titles, where Seth Rollins won his first title since season 1. How'd that end?
Yeah, and then, but like the crazy thing is, I'm not sure if I say this, or say it like this, because I'm not sure if I would view it as necessarily over yet.
Okay.
But I do kind of view the Messiah story as over at WrestleMania Season 2.
It is, and the Seth Rollins story is not over, I would say.
Yeah, but like, to me, the big Messiah story that you're telling with Buddy Murphy.
Oh, yeah, that's long.
And like the odyssey that Rollins went through.
Well, given out of all of his disciples, one is still employed, and it's Dio Madden. Nothing against Dio Madden.
We could fill books. Like, you can legitimately write the Rollins story as like a series of novels.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should write just a novel about the Monday Night Messiah.
Put it up on as like a PDF.
Yeah, why not? If I have time one day, maybe. I still gotta write Quizmaster Welcome to the Show. The Quizmaster story, which is loosely based on my life, actually. Not even kidding. Quizmaster's villain origin story, loosely based on my own life.
Oh god. To me, he's still the best biography name ever is Ron Burgundy's Let Me Off at the Top. Ron Burgundy.
Anyway, so I'm just trying to think, like, if I'm going to hit highlights of every pay-per-view, and then we have, like, big things on that. Survivor Series, you had the DIY reunion,
Yeah,
which was great. And then the banishment of Damian Sandow.
Yeah. I forget we did the Damien Sandow.
I mean, it was
storyline.
mainly me writing it, so that's probably why.
And also, no offense, kind of a forgettable storyline.
It was fun, though.
It was fun, but like we kept bringing in these things to happen, and they just never. And they like
GM rules, for example.
GM rules, and then we had the whole situation with the racist.
With the first of his muscles, and then he had Samoa Joe, who got released,
And then who was unreleased.
which we'd known that was going to happen because I would have just kept him around. He literally was rehired within 6 weeks. Well, no, it wasn't even 6 weeks. It was like 4 weeks, right?
Yeah, like he was rehired pretty quickly.
Apparently Trips called him the day he got released.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we got a new question running in.
Ooh.
Okay, Wrestling Culture just asked, do you plan on continuing your universe mode on 2K22 when it comes out?
Yes.
So I do think that's actually a really fair question, because I think a lot of people might think, oh, are you going to reset everything? No, we're going to keep the stories going.
Yeah. Long story short, the show has been coming out for like 2.5 years now, around there.
Yeah.
2.5 years. We've been like planning and writing the show for 3.
Yeah, it took us a while before I was ready to make the first episode.
Yeah, so we are like too far in.
Yeah, too
to
far
just
into
go
quit.
reset.
I wouldn't want to.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
I couldn't, and also with what we're planning, with what's about to happen.
Extreme Rules has not come out yet, so
Extreme Rules hasn't come out yet. SummerSlam's not come out yet, guys. With what's about to happen.
to quote WWE SummerSlam 2020, you'll never see it coming. I mean, I'm not wrong, am I?
So,
So anyway, yeah. So that answers that question. TLC, was there really anything important at TLC?
The 5-0 was fun.
The 5 was fun. Cesaro Bryan was one of the best technical matches we've ever had. And then we just did Hangman Danielson a couple weeks ago, which you haven't seen yet. I implore you to watch Dynamite this Tuesday when it comes out.
Yeah,
Hangman Danielson is our best match ever.
I don't know. Cesaro done at TakeOver, though.
It beats it. I'm not even kidding. It beats it. You'll see. You'll see on Tuesday.
Yeah, and just so you guys know, I am planning to do a tier list, all 12 NXT takeovers.
Okay.
When we reach the end, I'll already tell you what's in the S tier, NXT Takeover New York, because
Obviously.
that's still the best NXT takeover we've ever done.
Fantastic. So
I love that triple threat match.
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed recording it.
Yeah,
So yeah, TLC didn't really have anything to talk
it
about.
gets the nips hard. Anyway.
Jesus, right? Royal Rumble Season 2 had Baszler's dominant run in the Rumble where she just came out and fucked shit up for the rest of the show,
Yeah.
which she was like, what, the 5th planned
Wait,
winner?
so you're not willing to say fuck, but you are willing to say shit.
I said shit up.
No, you said shit up.
I live with my grandparents. Keep that in mind.
Fuck.
Fuck. There we
There
go.
we go.
I feel like Colossus at the end of Deadpool 2. Oh, you're going to hell with that potty mouth. Anyway, so I'll keep talking about the pay-per-views. I assume you're
here for a second.
Okay. You're all good. So yeah, Royal Rumble, you had Baszler's dominant run. She was like I said, what, the 5th planned winner of the Rumble?
Yeah, run it.
There was Candice LeRae, because originally it was going to be Keith Lee and Candice that won. So it was originally Candice LeRae. At one point it was going to be Asuka. Then they did Asuka Ripley in real life. I think we actually talked about Becky coming back
Yeah.
briefly, but I was like, I want to respect the commitment we've made to.
Yeah.
I'm good. Thank you. I'm good for now. I want to respect the commitment we made to the maternity leave. So she's still got a couple more months before you see her again. When you'll see her, well, I know, but I'm not telling you. So you don't have to ask because I'm not telling you. Let's see. Johnny Gargano's Iron Man run in the Rumble. We were in the Rumble. That was fun. I now know the name of Jinder Mahal. You and Jonathan have come to an understanding. Mutual, right? Completely mutual?
Every time I pitch that segment to you, because I pitched it to you and I brought it up again,
Mm-hmm.
every time you would just like chorus, you would chorus when we were recording it.
I didn't expect you to go, I'm sorry! At the desk. That's why.
No, I think it was just the way I did this. Jonathan and I have come to a mutual understanding about where we stand, and it's totally mutual. I totally respect Jonathan Gargano and everything he does.
Okay, and then of course Johnny winning the Rumble. Also, man, it's so weird to think about this. That's all. The Rumble's really where the Rollins face turn began.
Yeah.
Because Roode cheated and Rollins told the disciples we're doing this the right way. And honestly, really, I'll admit this on the Christmas special. What pissed me off was when Rollins said 5 minutes before the matchup, "Stay in the back. We're doing this our own way. We're doing this the right way tonight." And then the whole chat was like, "Where are the disciples?"
Was it the whole chat? Or one person.
It was a couple people. Anyways.
This is like Christmas. We're putting your children on blast, right?
Are the subscribers our children now?
They are to me. You will all follow me.
Would you look at that, Kevin? It's the police.
Anyways.
At 7 o'clock, we begin.
Ray?
yoga. At 7:30, you will announce.
Headaches! You give me headaches!
Stop. Anyways, stop.
On Saturday, we will
Ray!
have to move. Hey, let me finish. On Saturday, we will have to move camp quickly to avoid detection from the Cult Awareness Network.
Anyways, so Elimination Chamber, like you said, the most uncomfortable segment we've ever done with the Roman beatdown.
Mhm.
which I think was officially the Rollins face turn.
Mhm.
And, you had the Daniel Bryan story really beginning there. And then WrestleMania, which there's so much to talk about with it, but that requires its own podcast, which we probably should have done by now. Anyways.
It's so late to do it now. We couldn't do it now, though.
Yeah. It is weird that we're on season 3, I'll admit.
Yep. Okay. We worked to build our universe, to build our show for 2 years. SmackDown, Raw, NXT. We launched AEW. It became the favorite show almost fucking immediately. And it does better than all of our other shows in the ratings in a consistent basis.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the new shiny toy, like you said.
Mhm.
It's got that new Amazon t-shirt smell. I'm going to keep making that joke today, just so you know. Just remember, there's every likelihood, depending on how War Games goes tonight, that I'll be picking this up from you on New Year's. Because remember, I'm in a happy relationship that's lasted 5 years. I'm spending New Year's alone while my girlfriend is in Colorado.
I know there's no snow up in Colorado.
I'll be drinking during day one.
I'm off on New Year's, I think.
Really don't. I love you. I really don't want to come pick you up.
Come on, buddy. We'll get drunk together like old times.
Old time. It was 6 months ago. It wasn't even. It was 3 months ago.
Come on.
What's really funny about when we sit here in the same room is people can.
I hate your inverted controls.
Yeah, so do I.
You can turn that off. You know that, right?
I did not know that. We'll mess with that later. I think at this point I'm too used to it, though.
It's still real to me, damn it!
You know that guy appears at conventions now?
Yeah.
I saw him in a picture the other day. I don't remember who he was with, but he was with someone.
Probably Cornette.
No, it wasn't Cornette. It was someone else. But anyway, yeah. So, when we had season 3 begin this year, I got to ask you, so far, just from draft night through Money in the Bank, which I know you're not going to see Money in the Bank till it premieres because we're back to me doing those pay-per-views by myself.
Sorry, guys.
It's fine. They understand. Which I still haven't commentated Money in the Bank, and it comes out in 2 weeks.
But hey, the heel commentator is coming back.
For the Big 4 and for AEW pay-per-views.
And probably going to launch my own show.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm launching my own show where I will talk about different things in the universe. So you're not going to be getting as much of me on pay-per-views, but you will be getting a lot of me.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So I got to ask you, from draft night through Money in the Bank.
I can firmly induct you into my cult, and there's nothing he can
Ray!
do.
Oh my god! Anyways, can I ask my fucking question now?
Sure.
I was gonna say, out of what we've seen so far in season 3 with 2022, with 2021, from draft night through Money in the Bank, what has been your favorite part of season 3 so far? Moment, match, whatever. From WWE side. We'll talk AEW in a second.
Universe or
Universe.
So here's the thing. I will ultimately answer the question because you asked.
Okay.
My mind is just consumed with what's coming.
Yeah, I know. I get that. Mine too.
Um,
Although we only have 4 more weeks written of Universe right now. So when I record that, we're fucked. Because we haven't written in months.
It'll be fine.
It's fine. We'll do it sometime in the next couple weeks.
But just to say this, a lot of moments are coming to mind right now. For me, at least. So an underrated moment I feel was Takeover Cleveland.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed Dragunov and Garza's match.
It was a
on
fun
that show.
match.
Yeah. No, I think that match, if you go back and look, it's actually really fun, really cool. I like how it goes. I like the flow of it.
Yeah, it really helped break Garza out as well.
Yeah.
After his couple of years kind of in mid-card limbo.
For some reason, that match really stuck out to me as I was commentating it.
Mhm.
Even more some of the other ones. But as for main roster stuff, Raw and SmackDown, like it's like one thing about, because the Intercontinental title is one of my favorite belts to book.
Yeah,
I love booking that belt. And what we have planned for going forward, I'm very, very excited for.
Yeah, and for reference of what you can talk about, at time of this going up, Ricochet just won it last week off of Karrion Kross.
Okay.
So you're allowed to talk about Ricochet being champion.
Okay. Because I was sitting there like, is Kross still the
No,
guy?
it's Ricochet.
Yeah.
Everything that happens at Money in the Bank is seen at this point. So Mandy Rose and Roderick Strong have the briefcases, and Ricochet's just won the Intercontinental title.
Why? Because WWE released Karrion Kross.
Actually, no. Ricochet winning at Money in the Bank was like the plan from before Kross got released.
Yeah, but got dealt shit sandwich on that one, didn't we?
Honestly, I'm not mad. I'm not. Kross does not have me upset in the slightest. I'm sad the guy lost his job, but losing him from Universe is not that big of a loss to me. With the hindsight of NXT no longer being around.
What I'm going to say is, here's what I'm going to say is, my biggest mistake in NXT was having Kross be champion as long as I did.
With hindsight, yeah.
No, with foresight, yeah.
Yeah, he's actually tied for like fourth longest reign in Universe.
Yeah, because at the time, you were really high on him.
Mm-hmm.
You were all excited. You was, guys.
I admit it.
And like you said, Rick, I'm bringing that you have an NXT, but we got to do something big with it.
Part of it was because so many people liked him.
Huh?
Part of it was because so many people liked him that I thought we need to capitalize on this. Also, he's actually tied for second longest title reign right now.
Fine.
At 280 days, he is tied with Ricochet's Cruiserweight title reign and Ciampa's Intercontinental title reign. Actually, no, third longest. Bobby Roode's overtaken them by now.
Yeah. So, I think I could have booked the North American title a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know why I kept sticking to that plan.
Yeah.
Also, because I had the idea early on that Dragunov would be the one to be in for it.
Yeah.
And I didn't know I was ending the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Intercontinental title, I'm excited for what we have planned for that. The United States Championship.
Samoa Joe's still champion right now.
Yeah, Samoa Joe is still champion right now. They had a really fun match at WrestleMania Season 2. I really like.
Oh yeah, the six pack.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. And just stuff like that in general, I really enjoyed. It's kind of weird because like we have this because our universe is unique in the sense that we have the World Heavyweight Championships and the Universal title.
Yeah, which is probably the most unrealistic thing we've done.
Oh, by far.
Up to this point, yeah.
By far, it's the most unrealistic thing we've done. And it's because the Universal title was and still is and always will be a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It's like NWA Worlds.
Well, it's because it could be defended from promotion to promotion. But now the NWA is its own thing again. Anyways, please continue.
So, I really enjoy the World Heavyweight title. I think it kind of marks this as different. I like having I like seeing guys hold it because I think it's the best belt design ever, or one of the best belt designs ever.
You say that makes us different. Do you know how many people have the WWE and World Heavyweight titles?
Probably a lot of them. I don't watch other promotions.
Neither do I.
I don't watch other guys really.
I can't.
I don't even watch Murph. Nothing against Murph. I just don't.
He's just who came to mind first, just because I follow him on Twitter. Anyway,
I enjoy Murph.
so yeah, I
Seems
guess
like a nice guy.
he does. I haven't met him yet. Might have him on the show one day. Who knows?
Come on, Murph. Come on.
Come on, Murphs. You want this predictions title?
Yeah, give us a bump, man.
Anyways,
We've been stagnant lately. I'll give you a shot at this. This beautiful John Cena template belt.
So I guess I should tell you my
Because
favorite.
it's legit the John Cena spinner template.
It is. So I guess I should tell you my favorite moment of season 3, and I think you'll get it. I think you'll know what it is.
Okay.
Quite honestly, the reveal of Tommaso Ciampa being drafted to Raw still gives me chills when I watch it.
Yeah, that was fun.
And I think it's just because of the fade to black as the heartbeat or as the heart monitor starts. And part of it. And if he's watching this, he might get very excited I mentioned him. Main Event Wrestling summed it up in the chat perfectly. Because when the heartbeat was playing, or the heart monitor, it's just no in the chat. Like no. ... And then Ciampa comes out as I'm going, holy shit!
And I liked that someone wasn't happy that they got drafted.
No, I don't think it was wasn't happy. It was like an oh my god, no way.
No, but like Ciampa.
Oh, yeah,
isn't
yeah.
Happy.
The characters, that's what you meant.
No, yeah, I meant the characters. I like the idea that Ciampa isn't happy that he got drafted.
Yeah, and that was part of the idea.
And he was so pissed. He was like, really? Really? And the words of Lance Archer, everybody dies.
Yeah. And then, you had the complete opposite thing 4 nights later on SmackDown when Seth Rollins came out and was just the happiest little duckling.
I'm the happiest boy around. I go around in all the town.
I mean, the first thing he did upon arriving to SmackDown was curb stomp the champion.
Yeah, and I think that second that happened, everyone was like, yes. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, and then he got screwed. You can't have what you want with me around. Screw your happiness. I know what you want better than you know what you want, damn it.
Hey, Zander.
Yeah, what's up?
This is a Rollins title. This is the Rollins world title run. Oh, you almost had it? You gotta be quicker than that. Oh.
It's like a Xander set. It's like Xander getting a, what is it? Would it be my 4th predictions title?
Yeah. Oh, you almost had it. Okay, that was me though with this belt for months.
It was.
Oh, you almost had it.
That's
You gotta be quicker than that.
The only thing I'm mad about is Bound for Glory. That was bullshit on how you retained. You only retained on a technicality.
Yes.
In the words of Dr. Dubenschmertz, by default, my favorite way to win. I can't do a Doofenshmirtz voice, but anyways. Yeah, so, we've been going for almost an hour, but...
Yeah, it's been off the rails, back on the rails. Rails turned into balloons. It's an LS11 Universe podcast.
It's fine. The only reason I need us to end soon is because we are going to be doing all-out commentary today.
Yep.
And I need to get home before 8 o'clock, so that means I need to leave here at about 5-ish. Probably more like 5:30 just to be safe.
Yeah.
Because it starts at 8 and traffic's going to be fucking terrible.
I mean, it's Sunday.
At 5 o'clock.
You won't get off work at 5 on Sunday, so.
You never know. But anyway, we'll keep going for a few more minutes. Just
traffic here yesterday was crazy.
Oh, it was terrible on the way up here.
Yeah, with the SEC championship game last night.
Oh God.
Oh my God, no.
I imagine
my cousin, who's here, she's in the other room. She got her license only a few months ago, and she had to drive from Florida to here.
Oh,
and she didn't know the SEC championship game was happening. But so she stopped in Columbus yesterday, and I texted her. I was like, "Hey, be careful with the traffic because of the game." She's like, "What game?" I was like, "The SEC championship game." She's like, "What?"
Oh no. So there is one big elephant in the room that we haven't acknowledged yet.
Let me get the mic back up.
Just hang on. I'll just do this.
No way! I don't think so, pal. That's not how this works.
You've actually punched me in the face before. Back when we used to do too many Xanders. You also punched yourself in the face once.
Yeah,
I don't have that clip anymore, but
I also gave our friend a concussion in all likelihood.
Ray went to do this for a punch for someone's doing. He went, boom! And I had a slow-mo video of it on my old phone. It's just, boom! I'm sorry, I had to bring that up. So there's a big elephant in the room we haven't talked about on this special yet.
I'm just going to bring up one of my other favorite moments in the Backyard Wrestling days.
Oh,
if you look for it, you can find these clips.
It's not hard to find.
They're not hard to find. We're not going to tell you, though.
Yeah, you can find it pretty easily.
So there's this thing. It was in there. It's still a great idea for a hardcore match, the Dollar Tree hardcore match.
It was hilarious.
It's a fantastic idea.
It was great.
I would still do that now if we did Backyard Wrestling, because that's a fun idea.
Yeah,
just buy a bunch of shit from the Dollar Tree and see what you can do.
Yeah.
But I bought this Dollar Tree broom.
Yeah.
And I was like, we can use this in the triple threat. And so Alan picks it up.
Oh my god, I remember this.
And
I still feel this.
He swung it at your head.
Did he swing it at my head? I don't remember that.
Yeah, he swung it at your head. Now, the issue is like a broom, that would hurt. But it's a Dollar Tree broom.
I ducked it because it didn't hit me in the head.
It did.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
He broke it over my back.
Oh, yeah. So, no. So he swung it, he ducked it, hits him on the back. It snaps in two and goes flying.
No, it didn't snap into and go flying. Alan then just broke it over his knee.
I remember it snapping in half.
I rewatched that match pretty often because it's still my favorite backyard match ever. Although it wasn't me. It was Zander number 5. We're different people, remember?
Oh, yeah. And
none of the Xanders and I share a body. We're all our own unique persons.
then we have, the stiff-ass dirty deeds I gave Alan.
Into a patch of dirt.
To be fair.
It was quite literally a dirty deeds.
No, to be fair, if you watch that clip, I, purposely said, okay, we're starting here. This is the soft grass. Mm-hmm. And then Alan started, pushing me.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah! And I was like, okay, I'm going with you, I guess. Here we go.
Okay, so
and then I was like, Alan, we're standing on dirt now, but oh well.
So, that elephant in the room. We started an AEW series.
Yes, sweetie.
We should probably talk about that. So, we've gotten through the first pay-per-view and the first special. All Out will not be out until the beginning of January.
Yep.
The All Out card has been confirmed by them.
Mm-hmm.
So you can talk about the All Out card. Mm-hmm. We can't talk about the results.
Mm-hmm.
You have a favorite moment of AEW so far from what you've seen? Because you haven't seen as much as I have, because I've recorded all of it.
The Hangman Moxley match was pretty fun.
It was, that might have been the best match on Revolution.
Yeah. Then you, of course, had MJF winning the title.
Clean.
Tapping
out Danielson.
And even more, making people sad for Daniel Bryan and Bryan Danielson.
Poor guy. He's just having shit luck in our universe. I actually did pitch that we make him champion, and then Ray was like, yeah, but that'd be almost all of our champions being former WWE guys. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so you put it on MJF. How long is MJF going to hold it? Ha-ha!
You'll find out eventually.
But yeah, All Out, I think, is a better card. I like Hangman and MJF. I wish I'd run Hangman and MJF right now. Real life.
I think that's logically who needs to take the title off of Hangman.
Yeah.
I think MJF needs to beat Punk and then beat Hangman.
Yeah, I don't think he's beating Punk.
I know. He should.
I don't think he is.
He should, but he might not.
He shouldn't even really be in this position right now, really. Because I will say this till the day I die. Jericho will say, well, MJF won 3 out of the 4 matches I had with him. When you win the last one, you've won the feud. Dipshit.
Hold on, do the Jericho voice again.
Well, MJF beat me in 3 out of the 4 matches we had.
Yeah, well, that's great, Ray. We're gonna get right back to you about that. But first, I want to talk to you about my Litterbox sponsorship here on Talk Is Jericho.
He has Litterbox sponsorship.
There is a cat litter company that sponsors him. He gets sponsored by 1,000 things. I have not listened to Talk as Jericho in months, so
You have more. Why do you keep putting the hat on?
I don't know. I have more fuzz in my hair, don't I? I'm just
Yes.
putting the hat back in the bag. Out of sight, out of mind. Here we go. Got it. That's carpet from my old house. Like, not the one that I was just living with my dad. No, the one that I lived in for 15 years. That was carpet fuzz from there. Which, ironically, this is the same kind of carpet. Anyway, so AEW, I gotta say, I think leading people on to win with CM Punk gonna actually show up in the series, and then just having him do the first thing was a lot of fun. He was the worst kept secret. I put him in the thumbnail. I mean, we were like, we're going to keep it a surprise. But then, we put the at the end of the announcement. So everyone knew.
He's coming.
And then we just made him the first thing. Obviously you haven't seen a Hangman Danielson yet. That's the best match that's happened in the universe so far. Because it was insane. It was a 30-minute barn burner. But other than that, I think getting to bring in Buddy Matthews has just been a special thing for me.
Yeah, the story has gotten told with Malachi Black.
Oh, I'm loving it so far, man. When people see Painmaker versus Malachi, by the way, I'll say it now and I will say it all out. There is no mod for the Painmaker face paint. He will not have it at all out. Don't ask.
Calm down.
I just know 1,000 people are going to ask.
So I don't know how you were saying it made me think of this. I was watching this thing the other day. I was like, I have to tell Zander about this.
Okay.
So Rob Van Dam has this thing he does.
He smokes weed, yeah.
Yeah. It's called pick a hand.
Mm-hmm.
If he's pissed with you, he'll come to you and say, pick a hand. Mm.
Oh.
Pick a hand for me. And so he said, this guy was interviewing him, going through wrestlers saying, who could have gone pick a hand? And he got to JBL. And he was like, he could have told me, yeah, I still think we mixed. He was loud, annoying, interrupting my zen. And he was like, I wish you'd done that, man. You'd be a legend if you went into JBL. JBL, you are interrupting my inner peace. You are fucking up my zen. Pick a hand so I can punch you in the fucking face. I wish Rob Van Dam did that shit.
Fun fact, by the time this comes out, Rob Van Dam would have made his first ever appearance on the channel.
I love RVD.
He returned to face Johnny Gargano in a one-off match a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I love RVD. And
Last week, actually.
I wish he would have said that to JPL. You're interrupting my zen. Pick a hand.
Wait, no, hold up. We're only on week 1 of the Build to Extreme Rules right now. Because, what's it called? Money in the Bank is on the 18th. So Money in the Bank is 1 week before today.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that literally RVD's return was yesterday, or would have been 2 days ago, because I'm not going to upload on Christmas Eve.
I can't describe what he said when I see what I look
In your eyes makes you believe I'm one of a kind. One of a kind. Hey.
I love that song. Anyway, any last things for Christmas? Zander, as I say, what do we want from Santa for Christmas?
Self-confidence.
And I just want 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, I'd love to hit 1,000 subscribers. And, maybe a not shitty looking championship belt. And my championship belt back, actually.
I gave you an idea. You should do that.
What?
Last Christmas, I still have my belt.
Oh, right. Hold up. Let me pull up the lyrics and I'll do that real quick.
And the very next day, I lost it to Ray.
No, hang on. Let me pull up the Last Christmas lyrics.
And in case you guys are wondering, I do have a tree, but we haven't.
Last Christmas, I still had my belt, but the very next day, I lost it to Ray. This year, to save me from tears, I'll challenge him at day 1.
Oh, yeah,
Good
you're
enough.
proud of yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, guys, that was our Christmas special. Sorry we called you out so much.
The roast of the LS11 universe fans.
So let me just looking for anything to close us out.
Oh, you know what? Actually, one last thing to talk about. This was the year of musicals for us.
Oh yeah,
We did the Jack Sparrow video this year. That was fun.
we are. You know what we are built. You know what we are building to. LS11 the musical straight up.
Oh, you know that at some point, me and all the other Zander clones need to do a dancing with myself. I'm dancing with myself.
Wait, the clone machine Bray sending Xanders everywhere, and it's just this journey of you and me across the world to save the universe. Evening star shines brightly. God makes life anew. Tomorrow is a latter day, and I am here for you.
I hate you so much.
What?
Should we end the show now? Because we have to do all out.
Yeah, we have to do all out, guys. So, again, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for watching.
1 second. Xander!
What?
Santa's down!
What?
We gotta save Christmas!
I'm on.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a good night.